Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Libra season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on. Happy birthday to all of my Libras. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return. Collective, there's a contract here, okay? A binding oath, an agreement here, a pact, okay? That someone signed up for here, okay, to be a part of something here. This is a group, a community, a society here, some type of organization here, okay? And there was a promise of wealth, riches, fame, security here, okay? Whoever signed up to be a part of this community organization here, they were guided to do so by an elder here. Okay, this could be someone in their family, in their community, their circle, or I'm definitely getting, for the most part, it could be somebody in this group here. Okay, I'm picking up on a masculine energy, doesn't have to be. But, you know, I picked up on this energy before yesterday here, and, you know, there's something here. So we're going to dive back in here, okay, because they signed their name on the dotted line. I don't know if this was a blood contract here, okay? Somebody could have signed their name in blood, like it's a real thing. But there was definitely some type of pact or oath here. This person is stuck. They're in the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here, okay? Again, there was a promise of wealth, overnight success, abundance, prosperity here, okay? So let's see what's going on, child. I'm picking up, this person could be like in their 30s, their 40s here, and maybe this elder is in like their 50s here, all right? There's something about this particular individual here. Number one, this is someone who hasn't healed from some type of childhood wound because, you know, they're still of age. And this person seeks validation outside of themselves. That's how they got locked in to whatever they're in right now, okay? But there's something here where this person, number one, they like to impress, okay? And they wanted to be looked at as someone who has it, okay? Especially surrounding finances here. And I'm getting a lot going on with the opposite sex here. Like somebody, you know, they're a ladies' man here, but they like the ladies here to look at them as if, you know, oh yeah, that's so-and-so, he got it, girl. That's the energy here. Someone really likes to trot about with the Knight of Cups energy here, okay? So we're going to see what this is about. They can't get out of something now, okay? This was all about trying to, I'm hearing repair, also improve their finances here. But they could be finding out that this was fool's gold, mimic chess here, all right? What seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chess. Someone did not, they ignored their intuition here, or their intuition was just blocked here, okay? Because the devil was in the details here. And it's like they didn't get that far in regard to this contract here. And they're in something that they cannot get out of here, okay? You, on the other hand, it's like you're a free spirit, a free agent. You're free to roam. You're free to move about the cabin here. Like you don't have any restrictions. I'm hearing the Pinocchio song. You don't have any strings to hold you down or hold you back here, okay? So I don't know. Someone could have even got a part of this, signed up to be a part of this organization here to get your attention here, okay? Maybe this person wanted you to dote on them here. So I don't know. Like I said, I channeled a little bit of this reading yesterday here, so we're going to see what this is about because it's still here, right? So there's something, and I'm definitely getting like this person was guided to sign up, be a part of this by an elder here, you know. But I feel like, you know, whoever this is, again, 30s, 40s, I'm hearing upper echelon. They were old enough, number one, to pay attention to the details here, but follow their own intuition here. I'm hearing misguidance, but the main component that controlled their decision had to do with them wanting to put on for others, whether this is a family, a community, something like that here, okay? Hey. Yeah, they were promised a level up, an upgrade, promotion here on their path here, okay? Yeah. It's like a Ponzi scheme, but with real live people here, you know? You know, when people are trying to bring you in on these pyramid type schemes here, you know, they have the people at the top to talk to you here, okay? Why? Because they have it. They're taking their vacations here. They got the nice watch. They got the nice car. They're living this lavish lifestyle here. But, you know, that's who they use to recruit, okay? And that's what I'm getting here. Like somebody, their vision was really short-sighted here, okay? Sheesh, I don't know why we have to talk about this again, but here we are. I don't know, maybe somebody doesn't get it, okay? Like, they could be missing the lesson here. It's all about, you know, being a follower here, okay? Looking for validation outside of yourself. That's what the lesson is about here, okay? This person is in the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here, okay? Yeah. Comparison and gambling here. They were willing to take a risk here, okay? For this de-measuring contest here, okay? Like I'm picking up on really immature energy. This could be a masculine that wanted to outdo another masculine. Could have been somebody in their friends group here or in their family here, okay? Like somebody wanted to be down, wanted to be a part of something so bad here, all right? Evaluation criteria, distraction. Spirit said this was a distraction here, okay? So here's the inner work that they didn't do with loneliness here, okay? This was just a distraction, this false sense of security here surrounding this group, this society, this organization here, all right? Someone needed to address like their abandonment issues here. It says distant twin flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth here, okay? Solo venture reveals hidden truths and personal growth here. I feel like somebody did not want to take the path of being sovereign here, okay? They didn't want to do the healing work, you know? So they reverted back to, what can I say? Reaching out for people who did not have their best interests at heart, okay? Spirit is saying all this was a distraction here, you know? They got distracted. And, you know, the people they send out to recruit others, they look for people like that, okay? Who have these open wounds that are festering here, okay? And they make false promises here. Yeah, look at them. The Hermit with the Two of Pentacles here. This is exactly who they recruit. People who are already in the Two of Pentacles, struggling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially here, okay? And they come in as a healer, as a guide with the Hermit energy here. Promising to show them the way, okay? They can restore balance for them here. Ciao. And again, it looks good because, see, the Hermit with the Six of Wands energy here, you know, okay, excuse me, in confirmation, they said something looked real good here. They're in this Six of Wands energy here, but what they're not telling, what they're not revealing is all the people and all the sacrifices that were made for them to get at the top here, okay? So they dress it up real well for you here, okay? I don't know. Somebody's got a hard head. They're not understanding here, okay? Like why they're in this position or what happened here. I don't know. Why is this coming back up, honey? But it's like going completely over somebody's head. This is the elder here. Okay? Like somebody has the gift of gab. All right? They talk a good game. And they're wise, but they use their wisdom here to manipulate, okay? People who are not as wise as them, right? This is the elder, though, with the hermit energy here. Let's see what else is going on. Spirit said this was a distraction here. And, you know, whatever they sacrifice, this contract here, they can't get out of it. They can't just walk off the scene here, okay? Yeah, somebody's very unhappy here. Jeez. With the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here, okay? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? So there's a greedy feminine energy here, okay? With the distraction and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this also could have been someone who was used. A Jezebel energy who was used to lure this person in. But I'm getting people in general here, okay? It's also could have been a wayward matriarch figure here, you know, someone who did not have their best interests at heart here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, within this group, this clique, this setting here, there's a lot of overindulgence that goes on here, okay, to keep people under the influence here. But they always wake up like this, with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here, feeling really sorry for themselves here, okay? Because there's no substance, there's no growth. Like I said in a previous reading, it's like when you sign on, an artist signs on to this big contract here, okay? And the record label, they pay them in like cars and things that are flashy and jewelry and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, after, you know, the record stops spinning and, you know, the singles are no longer selling, this is how they feel here, okay? And then they realize that they have really accumulated nothing here, all right? It was all about the 3 of Cups energy. I'm hearing it was all about the Benjamins here, okay? 3 of Cups, child. I feel like this group, they have a lot of parties. They do a lot of rituals here. These can even be rituals of like sexual nature here. And it pacifies them for the time being, okay? Like somebody, they're waking up in hell. It's bad, okay? Star energy here. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But it damn near went in the reverse here. Okay, like they haven't made any progress on their personal path, not even with their finances here, okay? Their status, you know, the things that the surface level, superficial things that they were promised. Yeah, the star with the 4 of Cups here. And they're putting stuff in people's drinks here. You could be dealing with the Cancer here. That's what came out. So far we got Cancer and Virgo out here. Aries could be significant as well. Yeah, there's a Queen of Wands that doesn't want this cup anymore, okay? They're not interested. So there are men and women who are trapped, okay, in this, I'm hearing purgatory. That's what it feels like, okay? Now I'm hearing dimension. Okay, somebody could have got stuck between realms here, okay? But people don't want it anymore. Yeah, they're holding back. They're holding back, honey, okay? So this is the energy of like people being still a part of this organization, this community here, but they've stopped the overindulgence here, okay? What is it, Percy Jackson here, where he had to stop eating that lotus cookie or flour or whatever to realize that he was wasting his days away in the casino here, getting nothing done here. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. People are holding back. Excuse me. Jeez. All right. Wow. That was really spiritual. They're not saying something. Someone is also hiding how miserable they are, okay? How depressed and broken they feel. Wow. Yeah, with the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords energy here, okay? You could know this intuitively here, what someone's going through here, all right? Sheesh. Something going on with the throat chakra here. Wow. They feel suppressed is what Spirit is saying, okay? Suppressed and oppressed. Yeah, but you see, you're off to the races here is what I'm getting with the Six of Wands, because I was picking that up prior to me cutting on the camera. Like, you're in this energy of independence, you're sovereign, flexibility kept popping out here. Something about your ability to adapt. You're like a chameleon here, but you're free, you know? And I picked up before, this is someone who really wanted to compete with you here. And it was the worst decision they could have ever made here. Either they wanted to compete with you, they also wanted your attention here. Maybe somebody wanted you to double back. Like, oh, he got it now, she got it now, okay? And that didn't happen. This person is suffering, all right? They're suffering. You got a win coming, collective. Because they're saying because you didn't take a cup here. So some of you guys could have been offered this cup here. You know? Yeah, you chose the straight and narrow. You took the long way. Okay? Big Leo energy with the Six of Wands strength card and the 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, you relied on your strength. You stuck to your and confirmation. Sorry. You stuck to your inner strength here, okay? Your gut, something about the gut area here as I did that burp, which symbolizes your power, your source of power here, okay? Because this community was offering a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? You know, there was also this benefit, okay? Like a rider benefit of just saying you're a part. Like name dropping, you're a part of this society. Oh, I'm with so-and-so here, okay? That shit has fell flat here, okay? I'm hearing null and void, like somebody's name, okay? Whatever society this is, fraternities, or somebody's name is not even popping like it used to here. It's not moving mountains here, okay? People are like, Anne? Like strength card with the 10 of Pentacles here, So it could have been a time on your journey here. Okay, maybe things were slow, maybe things got hard here, but you stuck something out here, okay? You relied on your faith here, your intuition here, okay? And you decided to stay on the road that you were on here, okay? And there could have been somebody else that was laughing, honey. They was going up in the elevator. You was huffing and puffing up the stairs. They was laughing, going up in the elevator here, okay, to the penthouse. That shit came crashing down like Final Destination, honey. All right? And now you still up? 1811, 911. Yeah, it's a tower. Okay? It's a tower, honey. 10 of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups here. Somebody didn't want to take the long way home here, okay? They wanted to skip. Ace of Pentacles here. Now is your time. I'm getting this is your Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody was trying to steal, child. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups with the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands didn't want that cup. Because you popped out here with the Four of Cups energy. You said, I don't want that. What's in that cup? What's going on? Excuse me. What's in that cup here? Now you got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles from the divine here. Okay? Seven of Swords at the top of the deck with the Six of Cups here. You figured this out. You knew somebody was being sneaky here. Okay? You knew somebody was being sneaky here. Okay? Fronting and flexing like they had the cheat code. And maybe they did. But unfortunately, that cheat code was only for a few people at the top. Everybody else is just a sacrifice here. Somebody did not, read the terms of the contract that they signed here is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, they said because you waited, because you stood the test of time here, all right? Yes, honey. Something about your confidence, your glow, your resilience. Somebody's pissed, honey. 7 of Swords here. Now they want their money back. Now they want a refund here. You can't get a refund here with these groups, these societies here. Okay. Child. What is going on here? 8 of Swords. Somebody feels stuck. A King of Cups, honey. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I know you lied. Yeah. 6 of Cups, honey. Okay. 7 of Wands. They're being blocked. Okay. You could be blocking these people here, but they're blocked, period, here. All right. Yeah, you could be a Libra here. You could have suffered some type of heartbreak here, and you're not going to do it anymore. Okay. You're not going to do it anymore. This is current energy as well. The scales are being balanced when it came to some type of trauma from the past here, because you're healing. Somebody wants to come in and reopen up a wound here, okay? It's not happening here. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look at this person, took a shortcut. Cheat code. 5 of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody thought that they could trick the system here, all right? Fool the system here, something like that is what I'm getting. So you got the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the King of Cups here. These are people from the past, okay? Yeah, they use distorted feminine energy to pull people in, okay, to this group. I'm seeing feminine energies that drain masculines as well, okay? They're also saying this elder could have been a distorted feminine energy that guided a masculine here to be a part of a group, a clique, a coven, an organization, honey. This person is very selfish here. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. So I'm hearing somebody sold their soul. And they did not read the contract here. Just like that. Just like that. Wow. Let's see what else is going on, honey. This person is crying. Because whatever somebody said in the past here, it hasn't come to be. It hasn't come into fruition here. Evaluate how you communicate, improving on existing structures, efficient and effective. They thought somebody was efficient and effective. They thought this blueprint here, okay, was really going to work out for them. You know, this person is in tears, emotional body. Water holds memory and absorbs energy. They're remembering here, okay? This person could be doing a lot of crying, y'all. All right, this may be why this reading is coming out like back to back like this here, okay? Drowning in a sea of tears here. When you talk about your emotional body, you're also talking about creative force. The thing is, they don't have that. They surrendered that, all right? Whether this was spiritually here is what I'm getting through some type of oath. Somebody surrendered the source of their power and their creative force here, okay? A lot of these people, their creative force got drained through sexual contact here. Sexual prowess, okay? So it's like they can't even think for themselves here. Yeah, and this money that they thought that they were getting, these people are cuffing this shit here. Concealed assets moved in secret here. All right, somebody could be crying here because they're getting caught up here. All right, for playing with somebody's money here, but they keep these assets concealed. Okay. I'm seeing like trophies and shit behind a glass case here. You know, someone thought that once they got in that, you know, that case was going to be available to them. It's still, you know, that stuff is still behind a thick ass glass. Okay. They don't have access here. Concealed assets moved in secret. We picked up in the past that someone had to surrender. Okay. Like they could even pay dues when it comes to this community here. All right. And that shit went down the toilet, you know. And whatever profits or proceeds that this person actually made here, okay, like these people are taking most of it here, all right? This could be spiritually or in the living earth, okay? Y'all look at this, guilty by association. Yeah, somebody is getting in trouble for something here in the living earth though, okay? So this organization here, they could be, there's some type of white collar criminal activity that's going on here, okay? I don't know if they thought they had protection here because they were a part of this quote unquote elite group here, but yeah, no, okay? Could be a king of cups and a queen of cups that work together here. And they're surprised. They're surprised. They're shook that they're getting in trouble here is what I'm getting. Yeah. Maybe they thought that this was going to save them here. Because now someone's being hung out to dry, ostracized, shadow banned, blacklisted, and ignored here. Wow. And we've been picking up on this for a while. Okay. People getting left high and dry here. Okay. Could be a church witch. Could be a feminine and a masculine here that's being hung out to dry. All right. They could have got put out of this group here. All right. Because people don't want to go down. Somebody could have did something in the 3D. Okay. Yeah. They're checking out is what Spirit is saying. And like they're trying to distance themselves from a few people that was a part of this here. Look at them. Beware of an angry mom. They're pissed off here. So there's a group here, this society, this organization here. It could even be a religious group. They're mad, okay? Because they don't want to go down with some individuals here that are tied to some type of white collar criminal activity here, right? Saturn retrograde is here. Someone is getting a reality check here. Tough love, purposeful realignment here. Interesting. I'm hearing disbanded. Saturn is wrapping up a 10-year cycle here, okay? All this gossip. So reality check. Okay. So I feel like someone's getting a reality check because they're finding out that they're in trouble, okay? There could be some serious consequences here. Walls could be closing in. Someone might have to do some time here. All right, so let's see what this is about. And, you know, there could be some people in this group who feel like they have gotten pulled in through affiliation, guilty by association here, okay? People are mad. People are mad, honey. They could be shook or surprised about what one of their initiates or because I'm getting one of these people here. One of this person could be like newly initiated in this group here, but someone else is like a long-standing member is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, I ain't lying. I ain't lying here, okay? People do not want to go down. What's going on? Okay, yeah, Neptune retrograde, confusion in the reverse, uncertainty in the reverse, self-deception in the reverse. So there's been some clarity here, okay? They can't distort the energy. There's been some clarity here surrounding who did what, okay? And who they are affiliated and or associated with here, okay? Again, like I said, somebody thought they had some protection here, all right? Maybe that was another reason why somebody ran and signed up for this here, okay? Yeah, they thought they had protection because when we're talking about societies, when we're talking about organizations, a lot of time they have people in law enforcement here, okay? Judges, cops, court officials here, okay? But something is going down here and someone is not being saved here. And it's like the confusion is clearing up here. The smoke is clearing with Neptune retrograde in the reverse here. All right. Someone thought that they were going to be protected here from a lie. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is not going well. This is not, somebody has to get real is what Saturn retrograde is saying. Someone has to get real. It's a water sign. And I'm picking up on a feminine and a masculine energy here. The cover up man and the clean up woman in the reverse. So this is why they're shook. This is why they shook here. Okay. It's a queen of cups and a king of cups here that did something here. All right. On the 3D here. some type of fraud, scam, embezzlement here, and they are not being saved. They are not being protected here, okay? The cover-up man and the clean-up woman in the reverse, and it landed on Saturn retrograde reality check here. This is all too real for them. Like I've said many times in the past, sometimes the whole reason people sign up for these groups, these organizations, these societies here, is so they can have coverage here. They can have backing when they're running around trying to cheat the system here, okay? Breaking the law, breaking the rules, abusing their power here. So when they find out that they're not being protected here, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. And like I said, there could be other members a part of this organization that they're pissed off, honey, okay? Like they're not going down with these two. Yeah. They're ready to persecute them, hang them out to dry, point them out is what I'm getting. Well. Wow. So this this organization here, this society here is not backing them. So I'm also getting a wider story here. It could have been a feminine or masculine here, an elder that told someone here, hey, maybe they had already done something here fraudulent, okay? Fraud or something like that on the 3D realm. They told them, hey, come be with us, okay? Come be a part of this. This will get you protection here, okay? This will bring you coverage here, all right? And maybe that would have been true if they didn't come up against whoever I'm speaking to, okay? But that shit has failed. I mean, all else has failed. Yeah, adjudication. It's not saving them from this courtroom. It's not saving them from judgment from this ruling here, okay? Wow. Damn. Yeah, journey. That's what I'm getting. This is why this elder guided this masculine to be a part of this community, honey, okay? Someone could be traveling at this time. They could be trying to meet up with somebody here. Wow. Yeah, official person here, okay? You could be seeing 222. They felt like if they became an official person here, then, you know, luck would be on their side here with this 4-leaf clover here. Yeah, thief. This was a cloak. They were promised to be cloaked here, okay? There's a thief that wanted to embody this energy of luck, prosperity, and abundance here, okay? Someone could be meeting up with an official person, occupation here. Yeah, didn't I say, you know, somebody has connections, of course. Occupation, official person here. Yeah, it could be somebody official that's meeting with somebody here. These two could be at a distance from each other. Yeah. To get a part of a slice of the devil's pie is what I'm getting here. So there was some type of agreement here made with an official here behind the scenes, okay? Back alley type meeting. For them, you know, to lay the groundwork so that they could slip through the cracks here, get away with something here. But honey, there's obstacles here, okay? There's some type of blockages here. Somebody power ain't what it used to be is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, main male. Bad health. Sheesh. Somebody is getting some bad results here, test results here, health report here, okay? And it's one of these two. The cover-up man and the clean-up woman. Could be the masculine, could be the feminine, could be both of them here, okay? They're getting some bad news from a physician here. A nurse is what I'm getting. Well, interesting. All right, what else is going on? Ooh. Okay. Message. So there's an official person that's delivering this message here, okay? So this could be putting them in bad health, talking about like mentally and emotionally here. Somebody could be in the sucking place because they're finding out that they're not protected. Someone could have got a summons, a subpoena here with a message and the official person here. Okay, they could have got a visit. And that's it. It can have them really in their feelings here, in their head. They could be stuck in bed. Somebody could be depressed here. Damn. Okay. Wow. Pathway. Okay. Someone's looking into somebody's pathway, you know, their steps, what they've got going on here. Yeah, poverty. Yeah, somebody's finding out that they lost here, okay? Because there was a watcher here, the owl. Also, an elder. An elder could have led somebody to poverty here. That's what I'm getting, okay? Wow. So they're getting a message about bad financial health here, okay? Someone may have to pay something here, but with the magnifying glass, ooh, the courthouse, yeah. They may have to pay something back in the courthouse here, but there's something about like bad financial records here. Again, embezzlement, something like that, you know. 2344. Because there's an investigation going on here, okay? There's an investigation going on, and whatever message that they're getting, they're finding out that they're going to be in poverty here, okay? Wow. Bad news, y'all. Real bad news. Let's see if we can get some energy on how this connects to you. Who this person is to you, okay? Let's see. Let's see, my loves. All right. Could have been an ex. Some of you guys, this could be a family member. How does this connect to you? How is this connecting to you? And I already said, you know, I'm picking up on the fact that someone wanted your attention. They could have been in competition with you here, all right? Some of you guys could have had an ex that was insecure about their finances here. Maybe they felt like the reason you didn't choose them or the reason you left them was because they didn't have it. They didn't have a certain status, something like that. I'm getting that as well, okay? How does this relate to the collective? Someone here wanted to make you look like a fool here, okay? Oh, damn, toilet paper hoarder here. So this person wanted to keep something from you here, okay? Yeah, with overwhelmed mom. I saw that here, okay? In Meme Lord, someone wanted to hold something over your head. So I'm picking up on a child's father, child's mother here, okay? This is someone who wanted to, like they wanted the tables to really turn to where you were at the bottom, okay, stressed out here, and they were holding all the chips here, okay? Like they wanted you to come crawling to them, okay? Toilet paper hoarder, child. This person is somewhere shitting bricks since they wanted to hoard the toilet paper here, okay? Coffee addict. They were trying to keep up. Wow, okay? Wow, not the toilet paper hoarder falling on poverty. Gym rat, okay? Grill master here, yeah. They were feeling smug too, okay? Like they had did the damn thing here, all right? They wanted a victory. Again, this was supposed to be a power move here, a power play, okay? To maybe gain strength in a situation, maybe the dynamic between you two here, okay? Wow. Well. Foodie photographer here, child. All right, well, it didn't go anywhere. Not at all. So they're investigating these two people here. I'm going to put a masculine and a feminine energy here, okay? The steps that they took, the path, footprints, fingerprints here, they're investigating them. It's surrounding a white collar crime here, okay? Theft. I don't know, I'm hearing mortgage fraud, okay? Yeah, guilty by association here. So anybody who was involved is going down here, okay? This could be a situation where I'm hearing leadership. This group, like they could have pulled some strings for them in the past, not knowing how deep something was, or maybe they did, okay? And they're finding out that shit, everybody's about to take a hit, honey, okay? They're looking into something. Somebody got some bad news here, or this is what's happening in the near future here, okay, that they do have to show up to court here, okay, and there's a full-blown investigation here. They are going into poverty here. That has already been decided here. Yeah, clock time, pressure, in a rush here, okay? Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions here. So somebody is feeling the pressure here, okay? They can feel like they're in a rush to do something. Someone has to show proof of something here. There was some type of manipulation when it came to financial records is what I'm getting here, okay? And they're running out of time. They've got to show up, okay? Something has to line up. Something has to match up here. And then manage to be glad here. Somebody could be 57. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions here. So somebody's going to have to learn to be happy at the bottom. Okay, at the piss poor bottom. And I feel like, again, you were supposed to be in poverty here. Okay. Yeah, messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world here. Yeah, they definitely got a message here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, nonsense. It's time to talk sense here. And they got the message, and somebody is going down the rabbit hole here, okay? Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you here, okay? All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.